Alright, here we are, everyone. Back in the Starfield. I was just kind of roaming around, I believe the same planet that I left off on in the last video. Yeah, Kamasi 3. And I keep seeing ships coming and going. So I was kind of curious, and now I think I'm going to go try and hijack it. So I'm going to use this. I don't know who. Okay. I don't know who these folks are yet. I think they're bad guys? I don't know. Spacers. Okay. So I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna try and get closer. Because my goal is to get onto the ship. Alright, screw it. Let's go. On the ship. And now we can board. Alright. What is that? That's the exit? Cool. So we should just need to eliminate the idiots inside. Presuming there's not one directly behind me. Nope. Okay. What up, idiots? Yeah, I am picking you off. I want your ship. And your stuff. Got anything good? You do. Now we sit in the pilot seat. And this should now be my ship. I do believe. Pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah, that's how the last one worked. Of course, now I have to kill these guys. And take their stuff too, of course.
Don't let him get away.
Alright. Take his stuff. And now when we get back, I should have another ship in my lineup. Where was this guy at? Maybe this will help me find him. Heh. Oh, there's another ship landing site. Let's see if there's anything over here. I wouldn't mind bagging another ship. Could be lucrative. This could be a good place to catch spacer smugglers. That would almost be my best guess. I don't... Nope. I see nothing here. Oh. I see ecliptics, but I don't see a ship. Is there a ship coming? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna kill these losers. God. Darth Vader wannabe? Where's this other guy at? There you go. I wish I could actually shoot like this on, like, Call of Duty or something. Alright. Now to clean up. Cool beans. And let's see what happens. So to test this theory, I'm going to go back to Jemison, which is in Alpha Centauri. We're going to go to Jemison, and we're going to go to New Atlantis. Okay, and we're back. So, what happened was, my game got angry at me, which it's never done before, to be quite honest. It's probably because I'm recording videos and trying to get it to do crazy stuff. But it brought me back to just when I came out of that ship. So since I know there's not another ship over there, I'm not going to waste my time trying to get to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my map. Oh, never mind. It's not going to let me. Well, I was going to open up my map, but I forgot. Once you claim a ship, that's the ship it wants you to fly, so you can't fast travel. Oops. I have the wrong thing on. Well, let's fly. But yeah, no, that's literally the first time my game has taken a crap on me since I started playing it. And like I said, I believe that's probably more to do with the fact that I am recording right now than it has to do with the game whatsoever. Because it's never booted me before. Oh, gas vent. Which I'd originally spawned over here to go through this facility. But, it's like we'll have to do that another time. Why do I hear a ship? Huh. This might be a hot spot to farm ships. 'Cause I heard another one. There's a guard over there. I don't know if they're hostile though. Alright.
I have things for you.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't care, lady. Let's take off.
Struts retracting. Let's get out of here.
Then what we will do is go to Jemison and see if the ship I just tried to claim
Rotors firing. Orbit
is there.
stabilized.
Should be, but I don't quite know if it will be or not. So, once again, we're going to go Alpha Centauri, go to Jemison, and go to New Atlantis. Sweet. It didn't give up on me this time. Because we can also sell some of these ships that I end up with. Okay, that just came out of nowhere.
Whoa!
Let's see. Ooh, this has money back. Oh, not a lot, but So that is another big annoyance I have with this game. The
Oh,
the
that
the
is a
vendors
ship.
need much deeper pockets.
So, this ship of yours, does it take standard?
Alright, I guess I should go over this. So when you land, you won't be in this the first time, but when you get out of your ship, if I remember correctly, this guy comes and talks to you and tells you, welcome to New Atlantis, blah 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 blah. He's the ship service tech. He can repair your ship and do mods and all that. He stays right here. Right beside him is this little kiosk. Has 5,000 credits. You can just quick sell stuff to it every time you land. There's one in all the major spaceports. So, yeah, quick 5,000, especially if you've been, murdering pirates like I have been.
I can't place the
Now, when you go into
manufacturer of
this
your
guy,
ship. You were able to land it, so I'm sure whatever.
pay him 1,000, and your stuff is fixed.
I'm sure you can find something.
Then, if you want to buy ships, you can choose to buy them. And they have a selection of ships, all with different specialties. So, like, this one has a crazy shield, grab drive, and engines. I'm assuming it's got quite the hauler on it. But then you have smaller ships, all that kind of stuff. Then if you want to sell, at least on PC, you press R. Can't sell this ship. But then here is what was the Frontier before I started messing with it. That's what I spent 130,000 on, was modding that up. And then here is one. Oh, nope, it didn't give it to me. Oh well. Well, here is a ship that I do have. It's not really worth much of anything, but yeah. And then if you want to
Okay, no problem.
view them, you go into here and you can view and modify. So this is the ship I was working on. All I did was, so that was the original Frontier body with its landing gears. I already got rid of its engines. I replaced the grab drive and the reactor, both with much higher classed ones. And then I added new engines. These aren't the best two, but they work quite well for this setup. And then I just added some living quarters on both sides to try and get my passenger slots up. And then to make it not look quite so weird, I added companionways on either sides with braking engines to have it kind of give, I don't know. I don't know what look I go for there. That's just kind of the look I like. Now, the only problem with it at the moment is that is a Nova, and that is a Nova, and I was using the Deimos stuff, because the Deimos stuff actually looks pretty neat. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take these weapons off, and we'll move them to the right, and I might replace that if I have enough. But then we're going to delete that and that. Now we need a new docker. So we'll go with a Deimos docker. And then right here, we're going to go to structural. And we're going to put a cowling on to make it mesh. Let's see. That, unfortunately, though, doesn't have any weapon slots, so we'll have to figure something out for weapons. So what I'll do is we need stuff. There we go. So we can put spines on here. and they have slots where you can put weapons. So I'm gonna put that and that, and then I'm gonna mimic on this side. Put that and that so that it matches on either side. And then I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna put some fuel tanks on it so that maybe this thing will go a little farther. We have the money. That's a big fuel tank. But oh well. Alright, now we can put our weapons down. Let's put that front and center. Or actually, I have another one of these. So to go up and down on PC, it took me a minute, but you use R and F. R going up, F going down. It took me longer than I would like to admit to figure that out. And we'll put that there. We'll put that there. Then what we can do is we can just simply add more. So that is a Mahler 104. So we'll go right here. Mahler 104. And then an ATL 270A. Now we need ATL 270A. As you can see up here, we've increased how much those specific weapons do in combat by adding more of them. How it actually works with the missiles, you know, shooting right at those, I don't know. But, you know, I'm not going to question it either. And then that's a Dragon 221. Pulse laser. So we'll bump that up. And there we go. So adding that stuff, we've lost some mobility and gained some mass. But our lasers, our ballasts, and our missiles have gone up, and our hull has also gotten stronger. So yeah, that's kind of a gist of how you do this. Now, this little nominal, if it, say I take that off, error, press C and go to flight check, it will tell you what the problem is. Whether it be that you have something disconnected, if you don't have enough dockers, or not dockers, landing gears, if your docker's not on the outside, the top outside, then it'll give you a warning there. If your mobility is too low, it will give you a suggestion to add more engines, otherwise you're going to be terribly, terribly slow. I mean, it'll do quite a bit of things. Oh yeah, that's right. Then on the bottom I have a ton of cargo. This should actually have more cargo space than my other ship. But we'll go ahead and exit out. Enter. And then I'm going to make this my home ship. So that you can kind of see inside a more built ship. So now you can see more of what we actually added. How I have those front brakes and the bigger cockpit. Then I left that slot and that slot open for more cargo. And then this is just simply how you get inside.
Should I warm up the engine? When you have a few minutes, there's something I'd like to discuss. What can I help you with?
Okay, so this is going to be probably familiar because I left it. This is the main room of the Frontier.
Hello.
Every time I build the Frontier up, I like to keep this main room, just, I don't know, nostalgia. But once you start adding other tabs onto your habitat areas onto your ship, you'll get doors and they'll let you go into them. You'll have storage crates, you can get armories, all sorts of stuff. You can put windows into your ship. All of that. This one should be the same. Yep, this one is the same. And then this is the cockpit. A little bit different than the starter. But yeah, that's what the inside of a still relatively small ship looks. And then that's where you would get out if you were docked to another ship.
That's something you might be interested in.
The one I had in my original playthrough was much, much larger. It was much larger. But we will build this one up. As I gain money, we'll build it up and we will make it quite large. But yeah, that's a quick overview of ships, since, you know, we started out by trying to commandeer a ship. But, yeah, I guess I'll call this video a day. Thank you for joining me on my attempt at hijacking, as well as getting to take a quick look at some of the shipbuilding aspects of it. The shipbuilding is honestly one of my personal favorite things to do on here. Trouble is, when you just started playing in a playthrough, you don't have a ton of money. So that can be a little bit annoying, but money is not particularly difficult to come by, especially if you have no problems running in circles, looting and selling wherever you can. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. As always, I am the ADHD Gamer, and I will see you in the next one.